once again, I'm heading to the place where... oh no. Once again, I'm going after this place where the guy was seen. Oh, it's good to hear that, guardsman.
Let's go.
And hopefully I'll be able to find this guy. Right there.
It was laid out here.
Certainly found something.
Bread's really stale. Been here a while.
I'm surprised nobody found it.
Footprints. 2 sets.
Okay, let's move and... oh, look at that, there's 2... ways. I found something here.
Blood. Human.
Unfortunate indeed. In any case...
A foot. Been gnawed on. Not good.
it looks like...
something walked through here. Big bastard with a heavy tail.
could it be the monster that we're looking for? There's something here too.
Piece of carapace. Horned gray shell.
Okay. It looks like that wasn't much.
Claw marks. Straight. Dull. Perfect for digging. Felled trees. As if something rolled over them. So is Shalmar. Only they dig tunnels and move like that.
Beast Rancher added. Alright, let's see what we're up against there. And it looks like it's going to be a relic. Shalmar. The Earth's innards are home to mighty, strange, and fearsome beasts. Were they ever to decide to ramble up to the surface, we had all be gutted the very first day of the invasion. Ramus Wendenrat's Mahakam foreman. Okay. In any case,
Large, deep tracks.
I wouldn't be surprised that that cave nearby is the entry to the place where I could find the beast. Yes.
Trail leads to that cave.
And guess what we're going to do? Yes, you guessed it right. We're heading into the cave now. Let's see if anything was hidden here. And so it seems that there was. That's probably going to be an extra mission. A warning. Buildings around here have been collapsing because of a monster's duct tunnels all over the place. Not sure yet what kind of beast it is. Don't come after me and don't wipe my symbols off the walls because I need them to find my way out.
School symbol on the wall. Clever. Gotta keep a lookout for more.
Alright. Looks like that's more treasure hunting there. And here's the beast. Oh no, that's just a bunch of sync beasts. And then there's the stealth beast. Ooh. Quite a lot of times already. Yep. This one is good. They know how to fight. They know how to fight good. Just like that. Oh. It looks like they have some kind of immunity there before they all go down. Okay, let's fight. Slug versus acid versus fire, something of that sort. Okay. Cut the beast in half. So these are proper fighters right there. I need to search the cave. Got myself another dead body here. More mushrooms. What else? Look at that. Somebody left some stuff here, probably it's that guy. Or somebody was just hiding something here. In any case, I don't see anything in here after all. Okay, finally. We got some claw marks.
Claw marks. Straight, dull, perfect for digging.
Besides that, I can see that there's some Witcher gear here.
More symbols. Where are you gonna lead me?
Oh no, these are the symbols that would let the other guy out of this cave. So, somebody went in here some time ago, and he went after so that he could find whatever's inside of here. These tunnels were dug by a monster as far as I'm aware.
Whoa, Shailmar's close.
Could it really be that big? I kind of doubt a little bit.
Time to end this.
Okay. Keynote. Yes. Okay. More of these centipedes here. What else? Not so good against fire. As you can see, people were hiding stuff in here, and I'll be glad to loot it of them.
Dead end. Except, looks like there might be something down there.
Well, we'll just have to go around then and find out. But before I do that,
Dead end.
going to look after all of these corners. Another dead end, and now we're finally in his lair, I guess. Yes, he's coming. No doubts about that.
Shailmar's lair. Gotta be. Drags its victims here. Pretty fresh, some of them. Gonna have to brew some bait. Need the blood of a recent victim and some of the mushrooms that grow here.
Okay. Collect some blood from the body in the cave. Now, interesting, I need to find myself a body right here. Look at that.
Fresh corpse. Must be Jean-Luc. Crushed ribs, cracked skull. Shailmar did this. No two ways about it. Highly decayed, partly eaten. Been lying here a while.
Well, we just need the bait. Brew Shailmar bait. Let's go into our alchemy tab, and let's go after Shilmar bait. And here it is. As you can see, I have quite a few mushrooms.
Gotta spill it within the lair, somewhere near an air current, so the scent spreads throughout the cave.
Okay, that means I need to go into my inventory panel, find auction, wherever it could be actually, quest items right there, and short lure. I guess that's, oh no, look at that, I already got it in my pocket. Alright, and so how do I use it? Spread the bait in tunnels near the surface. Okay, does that mean there's a way for me to climb up this somehow? Or what? Go here. I wonder, do I have to interact with it somehow? Oh yeah, I finally got it though. I just needed to pour some of it.
That stench.
Using my item menu by pressing tab. So he mixed up a few mushrooms with some blood. That's it. Nothing special. Just for the sake of it, I'm gonna pour some stuff.
Scent won't spread from here. Need to spill the bait nearer the tunnel entrance.
Okay. And that's the last one. Is that a golden ore? No, that's copper ore. In any case, there's quite a few of these all over the place. You could start a business by just collecting these.
Shilmar will be here any minute.
If this would be some multiplayer RPG, no?
Show me your claws.
To deal with it. It wasn't as large as I expected it to be actually. Okay, let's see how do you like fire. And fire is one thing that you hate a lot, don't you? Oh, look at that, it went into some kind of protection mode there. Now let's see if I can do it with some That's an interesting defensive mechanism that it has. It just slows down a match. My sword isn't inflicting a lot of damage at all. Okay, let's do some magic trap. And the protective shield. I should blast him. Cook him. Done. Can't live while you're balling inside.
I just gotta chop off its head and go get my reward.
Okay. It looks like my armor couldn't hold this one for long. And so I'll have to go with something else. Let's go with some Redanian goodness out here. I should probably change my shoes too. I have no doubt that they stink by now quite a bit. And with some regular picture trousers. Besides that, I should most likely put on something else into my pockets. Crafting components. What else is here? Used to craft gear and items, so that's unfortunate. Alchemy. Used in alchemy, potions. Potions. You know what? I'm just gonna have some wine, but I can't have it, unfortunately. I don't need this just yet, and I don't know what could I put into this, so I'm just gonna leave it be for now, and that's that. Now he's gonna cut the head off. Guess what, now that that's done, it's time to get out of here. Maybe easily said, not so easily done. Let's find out. It looks like even a stream started to pass through. One way or another, I do not trust that it was actually that beast that managed to deal all that damage to the earth and created these tunnels. It just looks to me a little unrealistic. It looks like I'm falling behind, can't get my way out of here, but finally I've gone through. So that's good, didn't get lost here for long. And I need to call on Roach. Roach could take me back to that mansion, and we could get our reward back. Obviously this Redanian armor is going to suit as some kind of a prize that we've got from the north. Obviously during the time of war I have no doubts that these kind of things are all over the place. It looks like he was spending time in the cellar here.
Fix it by the end of the day.
Monsieur de Bourbeau, can we talk?
You'd best be bearing good news. Get on with it.
Monster's dead.
Got rid of the beast that was giving you trouble. It was a Shelmar.
Shelma? Whatever could that be?
Kinda like a cross between a mole and a caterpillar. Just big as a barn.
Uh-huh. Well, Master Witcher, you make a poor first impression, but ultimately proved your worth. There, your reward.
As for Jean-Luc, afraid he's dead. Sorry.
Who? Oh, him. Trivial as losses go. I shall soon find another to take his place.
Right. After all, he is just a peasant. Not a monsieur de blah blue blah. So long.
Just another employee, Witcher. He was just another employee for him. Most likely Witcher is alone. Attaches to people a lot more often. than others do. Okay, at noon go to Camp Beledad's lodgings and take part in the picnic. So let's look at this a little bit. Use a witch's senses to locate giant centipedes. Calm the panther, free the panther from the trap, use a witch's senses to find the panthers, lead Count Beledal to the giant centipede's lair. So this was the one where you can read about it here, but as far as I remember, we just kind of walked around and helped him to take pictures of animals. He had this new device called camera. No, it wasn't maybe called camera, but it was certainly a camera where they could
Dogs and the whip await those running riot.
take pictures, and he just wanted to take a few pictures of animals, and in the end he invited me to go to this picnic, and so we'll be going there now, and we'll be attending there. Right there. It's on.
Harbor innumerable fascinating
A few guys are looking around. Let's see what's that. Wanted murderous vandegilders. Okay.
Return to traditional values and morals. That is the remedy for Tusos problems.
We're gonna take some fish.
Yes, sir.
How are you? Both male and female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The bees prefer to hunt in packs, yet the author of this extraordinary work was able to capture a lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his face as he awaits the optimal moment to strike.
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please.
Ended up that those pictures was all about the Witcher.
I'm delighted to see you.
Maybe that was the
A
catch.
small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse.
He was taking pictures of a Witcher close to the animals.
You are free to sell it, of course, though I would be honoured were you to hang it in your home.
Thanks.
Maybe I will. Your daughter, how's she doing?
Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? No, I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return. En route home, I mean to pass through Dol Blathana. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards. Good crowd. You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Oh, when you have as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flies on fresh meat. And they praise you to high heavens for each trip, burp and sneeze. Not all are lying sycophants, that's not what I mean. Just most, unfortunately.
Why bother? Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise. I must put my trade before any personal hatreds or sympathies. And besides, at times, I'll exhibit a completely failed painting just to listen to them twist their tongues into knots, trying to find just the right superlatives to lather on smeared rubbish. Naturally, the more intent someone is to get into my good graces, the louder they praise my masterpiece. It's devilish fun, I tell you.
Farewell.
Nice meeting you. So long now.
I simply won't do it.
The witches look through the streets while everyone.
Okay. Now that that's done, another treasure hunt has been found, and it looks like this one's going to be in a cave. Let's head first to the fast travel location nearby, and from here I'm going to get close enough to the cave. The untied hillside is going to be just fine. Maybe I should just jump, or maybe I should just go there. In any case, let's just ride a little bit.
Come on.
We'll be able to get there really quickly through the fields
Aye.
that are relatively flat. That will be just fine. I'm sure we'll be heading into that cave. It's unclear what to expect there, however. I have no doubt that there's nothing we can deal with. Oh, look at that. That's the same cave. Okay, now we need to follow the symbols. I know there's at least one symbol right there on the wall, and we have already interacted with that symbol, and so we just need to go around.
Might want to look around some.
And look for more of these symbols that are hidden all over the place.
Might want to look around some.
Okay. Let's go on this side. Grandmaster
Must be the corpse of the Witcher from the School of the Bear.
Singer. Would you look at that? We already found 3. Damn it. Shoulder should have never have taken this contract. That's one of the Witchers. Still not sure what sort of monster I'm up against. Worried I won't be able to prepare properly. Stupid of me to bet the coin I set aside for armor. Elves just love squeezing folk of their last copper, and those skinflints at 2-4 aren't any better. But no point feeling sorry for myself, and no point going back until I got a full set of gear. Well, as long as you're sinking, might as well walk on the bottom. I'll find a way, then.
He should have never taken this risk. Must have really wanted the armor. Remaining diagrams of the vineyard? Maybe I can find them.
Okay, it seems we'll have to get out of here now and move on further to the vineyard in this case, I guess. And we'll work this out. Let's see where exactly we need to go. And so it seems that we'll have to go to the vineyard. Let's jump there. Yes, we did it. Now that I'm here.
Collapsed building. Foundation's probably caved in. Literally undermined.
It looks like they're fixing this house. Explore the ruined building. Okay. I wonder, should I head in here? Wow. Would you look at that? There are still barrels over here. If these barrels are full, I have no doubts that there's some really old wine here. Besides that, we can loot. And it looks like there's the treasure. Find first. They both are dead. How nice, isn't it? A woman and a man. Dead and still hugging each other. It looks like that's all. We picked up all that's of value here. And we'll be getting out. And so it seems that we found the Witcher's gear too. May 1243. Enough of this. I'll never hire a Witcher again. It will soon be 10 days since he took his retainer and disappeared. I plan to sell the things he left behind to recover at least a portion of my losses. Too bad he mostly just left scraps with scribblings that no one will want to purchase.
Looks like he came here to hunt the Shaelmar I slew, except he failed to make it home.
Well, it wouldn't be surprising that a Witcher can't deal with a monster in 10 days. However, what do I know, right? Let's go with our secondary quest right now, and there's quite a few of these. Find the Grandmaster Smith so you can make use of his services. It looks like soon we'll be heading to the armor that's going to help us with some gear. Okay. Well, fast travel to this town, and from here, let's meet the armorer. We'll probably have to collect some stuff, and he's going to make us some really awesome armor. And as you know, one thing Toussaint is really famous so far for me, and probably for you, is the fact that they have some really good knight armor. They prefer plated armor, and that's just pretty much a piece of metal that's on you.
Hark, Beauclervois! Her most gracious Duchess has hired a Witcher to get at the root of these murders. Every resident of our fair town is hereby required to aid the Witcher in any way he requests. Sir Knight, beware of head crumbs. Removing your helmet once daily helps prevent ailments of the skull. How might I be of service?
Oh, that was interesting. I enjoyed that. Look at that. Look at that. Right there. So many interesting armor pieces right there. Let's see what you got.
Greetings.
A Witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Toussaint. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for Witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Toussaint. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
Okay. How did these diagrams wind up in Toussaint?
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Okay. Found something. No. The diagrams. Tell me where to look for them.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Interesting. Tell me about the wolf.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropia. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
Tell me about the griffin.
The griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usar, but you may wish to search them.
Tell me about the cat.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome de Launay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me about the bear.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear head medallion that hung from his neck, I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
Tell me about the Manticore.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century passed, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Myrtle. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tien Sahil slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Okay, found something already.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last will earn me the title of Grand Master. I thank you, Witcher.
It looks like this was a lot easier than I thought, because we already went through all of those places, so we found the diagrams.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tien Sahil saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grand Master quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Let me see what you got.
What do you have on offer?
Let's look at that. What do you have on offer indeed? I like that. I would certainly be glad to get rid of some of this stuff that I currently hold and buy something else. But I wouldn't really buy anything new besides this. And that's it. This is of a different color, which was Hunter's armor. Should certainly buy that. That's Skelligus armor, and don't see anything new here really. And that's that. Let's go into crafting. There's a lot of armor right here. For example, this one, I've never wear that. And there are a lot of stuff that I've never weared actually, as you can see. If I want to wear something truly new, I actually need to craft it, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the way it works. Vulven armor. Let's have this. But before I do that, I should
What do you have on offer?
Sell some stuff that I currently have that I wouldn't really wear, you know? And so I'm going to do just that. Now, the stuff that I already wear, I'll try not to wear it. At least not for now. And so I'm going to craft myself some more stuff, and I'm going to wear the stuff I craft. When it comes to shoes, well, I should certainly stay with at least a few pairs out there, and that's it. Trousers are fine. We'll need some of these, obviously. Now, what about the gauntlets? There are a few I haven't worn. For example, this one. I would like to put it on. But most of these have been worn multiple times already. That's that. Quick sorting. Okay, these dice can go. No doubts about that. I'm not going to dye anything. And glyphs can stay. Now that that's done, I want to make myself some more armor that I could wear. Components missing. Okay, so I see that, for example, that one would require.
What do you have?
One of those shirts right there. Okay. Now that that's done, let's make ourselves a much better looking, or at least new shirt. Right there, woven armor. Done. Witcher gear. You've picked up the first item in set of elite Witcher gear. Such items can be upgraded by taking them to a craftsman and providing an appropriate diagram. So hang on them even if you find something better. Okay, then that's the regular Witcher gear right there. We already had these at the beginning of the game. That's something new. Okay, that's certainly something new, but we would need one more of these. So let's go to the shop and get ourselves another shirt. With that shirt, certainly be able to craft ourselves some elite gear here, right there. Done. Components. Sure, we had something like that already. We haven't that. Yeah, that's the Redanian armor that just looks a little different, I guess. Wow, look at that. Enhanced woven armor. I don't have that one already. So that's enhancing. That's like superior. As you can see, we already need to have these in order for us to enhance them. Look at that. Required ingredients. Shopkeeper. Offiary scale armor. So that's more of those Middle East armor sets. Mastercraft Griffin armor. Okay, that's not what we're going after. What else is here? In order for us to get the hoodie, we need the armor in place. Besides, there are some enriched dimeritium plates that we don't know anything about just yet. Besides, we enhance some more stuff. And it looks like that's all for now. There wasn't really anything else out here. Well, maybe besides that one, that would look a little different. Okay, that's done. We go with some interesting gauntlets here. But this is just enhancing. It's not the same. Griffin gauntlets. Yeah, let's go with that. I like these, but once again, we first need these. And it just what goes from superior to master crafted, so that's just making them even better. Nilfgaard guardsmen, all Fieri gauntlets. We definitely didn't add any of these. And Viper gauntlets. Wolven gauntlets, yes. Okay, crossbows, don't need that. Or maybe? No, we have some really good ones. Crafting compass, so we can even make these. Junk. Silver swords. Silver swords. Alright. In any case, we have so many swords. I don't even want to make anything. Really, I don't see. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, here is saber. Okay, I made this one. Now tools, we have a lot of tools, no doubts about that. Trousers. What do we have here? Oh, these look awesome. I would gladly make some of these, but besides that, not that much. It's out here anyway. Woven trousers. Persian trousers. Yes. Griffin trousers. So it looks like I did found a lot of stuff. Now we could just kind of make them even better, but there's no point. And that's the upgrade. So now we need to just go into the boot section to see if there are any boots that I would like to make. Ooh, look at that. Grandmaster Felling boots. Griffin. All of these look so familiar, and the ones that I can craft are just not there. Leather scraps. I'm running out of leather scraps, and that's it. Good, farewell.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Okay, you did a lot of work for me here. Let's see what I could put on. Maybe first of all, I should just go with some good old armor that's local. Or maybe I should go with something else that's so different. So that's the Witcher gear. Let's go with some Witcher gear. Let's find Witcher gear, some proper boots there, and different kind of gloves, gauntlets. I like that his fingers stick out. Won't be that hot. And what about these trousers? No, I like Ophir ones. Done. So now he looks like a proper butcher.
Every resident of our fair town is hereby.
Okay. Let's move on. As you can see, we've got some more treasure hunts already. Okay, let's go after these treasure hunts. Find the diagrams in the set.
To aid the witch.
This is going to be another one. Okay, he resides somewhere down there in the ruins. Not he, but
Come in.
the diagrams. As you can see, we picked up quite a few diagrams already, so doing all these quests is paying off, because we made ourselves quite a few really interesting armor sets that we'll be able to wear and look so much more different. Now I need to place a marker, the location that I need to go.
Come on, good folk.
Go
Come
along
quickly,
Roach.
I haven't enough for everyone.
But probably first it would be best if I run through the town before I go on the Roach. Because using a horse and going through this may be a little bit too complicated. Okay, that's just fine. Where are you? Right there, let's go. Now we can move on forward. I have no doubt it won't take long. Here it is. The last time I'm sure we faced a vampire here. So that's that.
Wonder if I'll find anything Merton left behind here.
I can see already 2 enemies, can sense them. And that's just a bunch of puppies. They'll obviously become level 44 puppies. Okay. What could I find here? As you can see, most likely it's not going to be that easy. Nothing here. The dead body won't give us anything whatsoever, surprisingly. So that used to be a prison here, a Bastard prison. There's just a bunch of flowers that has to be harvested. Okay, there's certainly something up on there. Now the question is how they get up. Maybe I just need to climb through this. And so let's try this. Yes. Prison journal. That's interesting. Let's learn something about it. Prisoner's journal.
Notes in the journal suggest that straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Lebiota was supposed to have hunkered down there once. That's my next destination.
Okay. Now where exactly that destination lies? It looks like it's in a cave. So I'm gonna try and jump there. Let's see if I can end up close by, and it looks like I did. Whoa! I fell from really high there. In any case, let's go through these woods and get inside. There's even a massive panther here. And these are tough. No, you can't get away. Oh,
The cave Merton mentioned. Need to look around.
that looks really nice, don't you think? I like. Oh wow, that's awesome. They made it very well.
Slips of paper all over. Prayer on each one. Maybe Merton left one too.
And let's read them. Please bless. Oh great Lebiota. Nothing else. Some more here. Let me be beautiful. Text smeared. And the prayer.
There we are. Merton wrote a prayer on the back of the diagram. Seems he left the prison, came here, then went on to the temple.
Let's move on then. Where did you hid all the good stuff? Let's see, where did you hit it? Okay, we can already see that it's close to the prophet statue, and so we'll be jumping there. Oh, that was a nice landing. I like to see that. Do we see anything? Passerby bow before Lebioda. So that's the... Oh wow, that's the statue we helped to build right there. And that's the Lebioda, that's the god everybody was praying to in that cave. Go to Lebioda's temple. And as you can see, we are at Lebioda's temple, unless there is some kind of a truly hidden entrance inside of this. I wouldn't be surprised if it is, but there is. No, unfortunately, this doesn't really give us anything whatsoever. Maybe there's some kind of a cave close by. I don't see any caves anywhere. That was certainly the temple. That's probably the entry into the temple. There are quite a few ones with a few walls. That's fine. That does not give us out anything whatsoever. Let's look around then. I'm gonna pick up all these good items that can be harvested. And fortunately, I don't see anything. Let's try to bow down by waiting until midday, and maybe that's going to work out. As you can see, it did kneel, however, that does not trigger anything. Go to Lebioda's temple. Okay. Nothing. I'm just running circles here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something written on a wall. On one of the sides here, maybe on the other side. But it doesn't seem like it. No. Maybe there's another way inside of this temple. Yes, that's exactly what it was all about.
Roundabout seems like. Should look around. Might find something interesting.
Now, one thing about this Lebioda temple is that it's actually magnificent. Look at that structure right here. It's absolutely amazing. And inside it looks like Zeus. So that's the Lebioda, I guess. And look at that, we're going to ruin this temple by breaking it.
Spectre in a place like this? Behind the walls? Someone must have walled some poor fellow up. Spirit can't rest in peace.
Now we can rest in peace. We've got something else to read. The Great Beggar's Journal. So that's the guy that we just killed. Go to the cave with the hidden chapel. Another cave, how unfortunate.
Probably
Besides,
on an empty stomach.
and look at that statue right here.
And verily I say unto you, if
They're
men were
still building something, so it's not completely finished as of yet. But
Rossi, you're all right.
it's good now.
Share my ring when you hold me tight, Rossi.
Let's go further now. That's the cave, and so I'll be jumping through. Look at that. Did we just got underneath? You see what happened here is quite interesting. There was water underneath the surface, and so we landed into the water there. Oh. Oh no. Where are we? Where are we indeed? Yeah, I wonder, can I just swim through into the water if I just continue swimming? Is it even moving? Maybe. Maybe not. You see, that's the world out here. Okay, now that's done. I'm gonna try and jump through somewhere else. It can't. Or maybe it can. Who knows? What if we try to jump there? Yes, it can. Yes. Good to see that. We actually survived, like a god.
A man who dare not down some red is a man.
Would. And now let's get to the closest place from which we can find that cave and head into it. Won't go without the horse. I found that there were a lot of these treasure hunts out there. Incredible bunch. But these actually reveal all those caves out there that would otherwise be forgotten. Let's see what's that all about. It looks like this cave is abandoned.
Just like the great beggar described it. Chapel Merton visited must be in the cave.
Oh no, he doesn't feel that good about this. You know what?
Damn it. What's going on here?
Let's just blow it up then. If it can explode. Oh, woman!
Nude women in a cave? Something's not right.
Yeah.
Stump some grapes.
Show me your body. Oh! That was a vampire, yes? Where is she right there? Roxanne. Ooh. She's tough, real tough. And she... Wow. Looks like fire can save me here. Oh, wow. Yes, yes. Wow, she's one of the better opponents out here. Bang.
They might have been hallucinations. Sure as hell fought as if they were real.
Do you mean the naked woman or the Bruxa? Were the hallucinations? Whoa, look.
Beggars here? Must be a test.
Take it. If you ask, you probably...
For the poor, son.
you probably need it because you don't have money and no money to make, no way to make money, I guess, and so you'll just start killing people if you won't have any money, or you're just going to suffer pain that's too great for you not to hurt
Last one.
anybody.
Wonder what'll happen now.
And so it seems that nothing's going to happen now. Oh, I found some crowns, so that's good, I made a profit. I guess an entrance opened up.
Man being smelled by people.
But that's death points.
Just an illusion.
That was done. So I won't get the sword and the golden coins. Unfortunately, it won't happen. In any case, this is awesome. The cave is huge, we're so high we see
It's a lot like
observation.
Libioda. Impossible.
Mertens notes.
Merton went to the lakeside to seek final atonement. Should look into it. Not seeing visions anymore. Hope that's the end of that. Wonder if it's a relic of some sort. Wonder if it's a relic of some sort.
That was truly interesting. Can I get out of here through this place? It looks to me like I have to get out of this cave now because this won't lead me anywhere. Can I jump out of it? That's a good question too. Yes, I can. Or I can't. Yes, I did manage to do that. Good for me. Let's go, Roach. Getting out of that cave would have been a mess. Anyway.
Faster.
Oh, look at that.
Comes for you. Circle him!
Okay. He got knocked
Why
out.
men throw their lives away attacking an armed witcher, I'll never know. Something wrong with my face?
Maybe they just protected their loot.
Like Merton wrote about. Gotta be. Nice place. Pretty as hell.
Okay. It looks like one of the boxes was already looted. But we found it. Merton's last letter. Looks like this letter isn't in great shape due to being in the water for a long time. Okay. It seems that that's
Last stop.
okay. That was a proper treasure hunting right there. Let's see what else is down there. Go to where the archaeologists camped. Scavenger hunt. Grandmaster woven gear. We already know that these kind of things are normally protected. Quite well. Let's find out. If we'll survive this,